A journalist from Los Angeles, Pablo de la Hoya. It's good to have you join us, Pablo. I know it's 4 a.m. where you are, but thank you so much for staying up to speak with us.
Yeah, of course. I think we've all been up for about 3 days now, so it's just normal now.
I can imagine. Now, I know that this must be the toughest time for any journalist anywhere in the world, especially in the United States, to report on this particular election. It's been there's been a lot of tension. People are literally at the edge of their seats, waiting for this results to be counted to find out who is finally going to be going to the White House come January 2021. Tell me your experience as someone who's been in the field so far reporting, and with all of the a few pockets of tensions in different parts of the country. What's the overall mood from Los Angeles?
Well, Los Angeles has actually been pretty calm, all things considered. California, as you may know, is Democratic and has been Democratic for a very long time. So there hasn't been a lot of action here. However, in different parts of the country, like in places like Pennsylvania, specifically in Philadelphia, Detroit, Michigan, and Phoenix, Arizona, there's been a lot of protesting on behalf of President Trump's supporters and counter-protesting on behalf of Biden supporters to call for either to stop the votes or to continue counting the votes. And Trump supporters don't seem to know what they want. In some states, they want to continue counting the votes, and in others, they want to stop counting the votes.
Interesting. I know that Trump supporters have been making these calls here and there. At first, it was, count the votes. Now it's don't count the votes. But then to all of the people who've been volunteering to, to count, the guys who are working in the mail rooms to make sure that the numbers are coming out every minute of the day, with all of the allegations that are coming because of the fraud allegation from Mr. President, do you think that there's been a doubt cast on the people who are counting votes? Because I heard a representative of the Trump campaign saying that they saw a particular person stuffing ballot boxes, not to check if the ballot papers were bad or not, but they felt like the person was stuffing ballot boxes illegally. Has there been a shadow of doubt casted on the electioneering process in the United States because of these allegations so far?
Yeah, of course. So a lot of what Trump's campaign has been saying is obviously false. One of the big things that he's saying is that they're not letting our people go in and supervise, which is just not true. Of the supervisors at major city counting locations have continuously said that both Biden's people and Trump's people have been watching and supervising the polls. But the reality of it is that over 69 million people voted for President Trump, and that is about, half the vote. So if 69 million people believe him and 69 million people are willing to believe those lies, then I think the United States right now is experiencing a shift in belief in our electoral and voting system from both sides. Honestly, I think in 2016, a lot of people were very upset with the Electoral College and its failures, and we're only seeing it again now. Biden leads the popular vote by over 4 million votes, but yet it's still a close race and it can still swing in either direction.
Interesting. Finally, Pablo, did you ever in your whole life as a journalist expect that you would see a day where a sitting president would ask that vote counts be stopped in the middle of counting? And do you see President Trump leaving without a fight?
No, this is just the beginning. I think that we're in for what we saw in the year 2000 with President Bush and Al Gore. And I think that that's just going to continue to happen because President Trump has already filed 4 lawsuits in 4 different states, one of which was shot down. But he has control of the Supreme Court, and with the confirmation of Amy Coney Barrett recently, that only increases concerns for the Biden camp to genuinely be worried.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for speaking with us, Pablo, for waking up at 4 a.m. to talk to us here in Nigeria. We wish you all the best. Hopefully we get some news before the day runs out.
Thank you.